So here's the process of how I draw a political cartoon. And let's begin with... There we go. Let's see if I can... Okay, we had the paper there. Hang on. There's the paper. Oh, hang on. Then we sharpen a pencil. See if you can see it on camera. Just try it this way. So I sharpen the pencil here because I really want to make sure that I have a sharp enough point to get everything down. And first you have to have an idea. So, well, the first thing you want to do is, see, hopefully I'm getting this on camera. And what you want to do is you want to track, so what's today? December 19th. And then you track the Hebrew date along with it, since the new moon was sighted on, what is it? November 26th. It would be Kislev 24th at sunset on December 19th. A little copyright symbol. Gonna have to fix that. So then, once you get the date on the paper, just to make sure you have all your bases covered, yep, there we go, let's see. So you have your, you make sure you get it self-copyrighted first. And then you begin to draw. Well, you have to have an idea first. If you're gonna do this, it's best to get your what do you call it? Your foreground, your setting first. And so, I know this is going to bore some people, but this is important. You're seeing how I work here. And I usually go quicker right away when I'm drawing and trying to focus and stuff, but let's see. Well, since I'm also drawing on my computer, which I normally don't do, I usually move it out of the way or draw on top of my computer since it's a laptop. And let's see. This is how you begin drawing. Here's a little table. What you want to do is trying to look for an eraser here so I can take out some of the lines that are totally unnecessary. I could color it in, but since I have an eraser, I prefer not to. Let's see. Where did that eraser go? I found this eraser, so we'll just erase the little lines in there. And then you want to, so see, now you have the table. Of course it looks a little off, but now you're not having the floor show through the table. And throughout the process, you're going to want to, if I can get this here. Throughout the process, you're going to want to have a good pencil sharpener like this electric one. Because when you do political cartooning, you're going to be drawing and erasing a lot. So, we'll just put it over there for right now. And holy crap. Okay, that's not something I expected. Make sure that there are no pencil chippings in your area, by the way. If you can, just brush them off the table. And when you're drawing, you want to be really careful about how you're doing it. So you get your idea in your head. Let's see. So far, this is the beginnings of a menorah. You want to make sure that everything's as even as possible. Yep. That is the table and the beginnings of a menorah. And trying to look for the eraser here. What you want to do is try to get everything as even as possible. And I'm gonna have to correct some things. This is why you always want a good eraser and a good pencil. Because if you need to correct things, it's really important. And you're going to want to correct this quite a few times, especially if you're drawing something complicated like a menorah. And there we have the beginnings of a menorah. And it doesn't need to be perfect. What you're doing is trying to get a political message across more than you are the actual drawings, at least in this case. And in my case, I'm just going to be doing what the XKCD guy does, which is draw some stick figures. you can see that I'm probably going to want to correct it and make the candle a little smaller. And when you have obsessive compulsive disorder like I do, it gets really hard sometimes. So you so far have a guy with a Shamash candle and the menorah. In this case, his hair is going to be black because he's Korean, and I'm going to draw another figure here as well. Guess I'll draw him later, but I'm going to put the first few speech bubbles in. What you want to do is you want to draw your speech bubbles so you can fit what you're saying, and make sure you can fit your speech, and if you need to, you can make the speech bubble smaller so that you can fit your other speech bubble. And I'm going to put the finished product on my Facebook page, so if you want to see the full cartoon plus other cartoons I've drawn, it's on my Facebook page. Except for a couple of times on Blogger and Facebook, I don't show my political cartoons anywhere else but on my Facebook page. That is my public one, so if you want to see the finished product, just go to my Facebook page.